Greetings, my friends. Maestro the Magmatic here. What you're about to experience is a record of my subconscious mind. Possible premonitions, past life memory, or simply the result of my third eye and imagination communicating in a dreamlike language. I think of these recollections as little vignettes of a mixture of storytelling and poetry. What they are isn't really all that significant. It's what they can do and where they can take you that matters. I invite you to close your eyes and relax. Let the doors to your imagination swing open wide and allow your mind to see what I have seen.
The age of attrition is now a distant, withering hemlock flower, no longer alluring or capable of poison. The mire, spread vast and endless, is now but an intruder in the lair of the Leviathan. Here, the gift of breath is sweet and bitter. Sweet for the moments it allows, and bitter for the clock it must obey. The guide that dwells within you is anxious to make your acquaintance. It's been waiting your entire life.
I wake to the sound of slow-moving water, the coolness of a river creeping through my hair. Atop the surface, floating belly up as ancient trees kneel down to shield me from the sun. All along the flowering riverbank, children watch as I move past with the gurgling current. Bouquets of lilac and honeysuckle rain down from the sky as fragile little girls giggle and blush. The smell is dense and enchanting, and my eyes well with tears. I laugh with the great joy of a life I have never known, and a dizzy spell takes hold of my mind. My limbs feel like the hollow wings of a bird, and a summer breeze lifts me from the soft blue water. I'm gliding now through a lush forest with the precision of a sparrow and in the chest of a stone. I feel a stone-hard thunk, and my thoughts go black. Humming sounds summon me from the darkness, and I lay entangled upon a patch of raw earth. A spindly old man sits on a stone bench before me. He is bald, and his eyes are milky white with blindness. Above him, a hole in the forest's canopy allows brilliant golden light to paint his transparent paper-like skin. His right hand is stretched out in my direction, palms up and nickel chalice balanced perfectly atop. Clenched in the grasp of his bony left hand is an arrow made of pure gold with a diamond-infested fletching. He hums his simple melody, and he doesn't flinch in the slightest. I reach for the chalice, obeying some primordial instinct, and as I fit its rim to my lips, I see a universe inside. Its matter fills my cavernous stomach with a radiant, trembling warmth, and the forest gives way like heavy burlap drapes being forced aside. I'm blinded by a ubiquitous emerald light, and I smell traces of petrichor and creosote. When my sight returns, I'm floating weightlessly before an archway of limestone faces. Each face is marred with indistinguishable detail, but they are all of them smiling and joyful. I will my physical body through this gate of mirth, and I feel my bare feet touch the ground. A landscape of fiery, swaying golden grass and skies of azure and magenta unfold before me. Trees as wide as lakes pierce through the sky like the spears of titans. Graceful beasts unknown to me run wild and free and pay little mind to anything but the ground before them. There is a faint melody and drumming calling from the faraway hills beyond, and creatures in the bosom of the trees sing out in harmony. The smells are overwhelming, intoxicating, and unfamiliar. I am drunk with awe and comfort from the potency of such peace. Before me, among the tall grasses, the ground begins to thunder. Earth is displaced, roots crack and burst, and a night-black obelisk slices through the surface. 3 times my size, it looms before me as the dust settles. It is shining, inanimate glass, and it is perfect. A symbol of humanity adorns the front-facing surface, and a large portion at the base begins to liquefy and churn. Energy radiates, and I feel my temples vibrating. Through the whirling liquid, I recognize the shape of a human hand, clawing its way through slowly. Anger and selfishness commandeer my mood, and I'm afraid for my Eden. I'm unwilling to share this newfound paradise with those who might corrupt her. She is innocence and vitality, and they are jaded and tired. I reach for a large stone and hoist its heavy mass above my head. Charging toward the beacon of men, I thrust my weapon into its glistening surface. Crystalline shards explode in a frenzy, and the sky illuminates with the fury of a thrashing bull. An effervescent violet mist floats in suspended animation as atoms frenzy and flash, and the once impressive obelisk lie in ruin at my feet. The sky reclaims its former beauty, and the distant drumming continues. Through the exuberant fields of flora and fauna, I dredge my path through this virgin utopia. There is nothing to follow and nowhere to be. I exist